Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I touch up my roots. I'm going to be showing you all of the products that I use to do so. So if you guys are here because you want to know how to retouch your root area, then you are in the right place. So I'm just gonna start because I hate it when the intros are too long. So one thing that I really recommend you guys, if you are doing this by yourself, always work with sections. 4 quadrants is the best, I would say, amount of sections that you can work with, and this is really going to make sure you don't miss any areas, so you're gonna have a nice even coat. By the way, I forgot to mention something very important. If you're going to bleach your root area, I totally recommend you guys to not wash your hair for 4 days before doing so. I know it's disgusting. I usually wash my hair every second day, so 4 days is a lot for me. My roots are looking greasy and disgusting, but this is really going to protect my scalp. All that oil buildup is going to kind of like act as a layer, a protective layer, so that my scalp doesn't get too dry and then starts flaking. So I totally recommend you guys not washing your hair. So I'm just gonna section my hair like so. I have a mirror. I have 2 mirrors actually. I have this one right here. I have another mirror here. So I can see what I'm doing, because that's the most challenging part, is the back area. So another tip, guys, that I mentioned, if you have curly hair, I highly suggest to straighten your hair the day you wash your hair, so 4 days before dyeing your hair. I highly suggest for you to straighten it, just because sometimes curly hair is really hard to manage. So I have curly hair and I did straighten it for this specifically, so I totally recommend you guys doing so. Alright guys, so now that everything is ready to go, I've sectioned my hair. Now I can mix my little concoction. So I'm going to bleach my roots, and I'm going to be using the Matrix 10 Volume, the Developer, and the Iron Color Brilliance powder lightener. This one right here. I would totally recommend the Redken one. I will insert a picture and a link in the description box. I love that one. I don't have it with me, unfortunately, so I have to use this for now. But if your hair is really stubborn and it's really hard to lift your hair, go with that bleach, guys. It is a miracle. Like I said, I'll link it down below for you guys. It's pricier than this one. I got this from Sally's, but it's totally worth it, and it's a big container, so it lasts you for a while. So I never used to bleach my hair. I always used to go directly with my hair dye, which is, I always use a level 8. So I apply this and then do my highlights. And because I went directly with my hair dye on the root, I would always pick the 8 ash blonde and the 8 violet, I believe, color. So I used to mix 8A and 8V, because ashy and violet colors just remove like brassiness. But I was never really happy with that. I always thought that I had a lot of warmth on my root, and even after toning my hair. So I stumbled upon this trick, which was a little scary, I have to admit, and I actually followed Elle Bang's hair dye video. She's a YouTuber, she's a professional hairstylist, she's a blonde specialist, and I literally followed her routine. And she starts by bleaching her roots, and this is a game changer. I love how my root color is. It's ashy. There's not warmth on my root, and that's what I really wanted. So I really recommend you guys doing so. And because I apply bleach to my hair, I went from an 8 AV to an 8 NN. So never go with an ashy or violet color on bleach over bleach. You always want to go with warm or neutral. I'm just gonna mix my concoction here. I have a big root, so I'm gonna maybe do 2 scoops of this. This is 1 scoop. I'm gonna do two scoops. Got my little bowl here. I'm gonna go in with my 10 volume developer. This is going to be subtle, so it's not gonna irritate my scalp too much. And I honestly just do it by eye. So this is the mix. As you can see, it's not as runny. So I'm gonna start with the back. I'm gonna start with the perimeter first. Make sure you saturate, guys, okay? Make sure you have enough product to really coat every single area, okay? Sometimes we don't use enough bleach and therefore we get orange hair. And there's one thing that I've learned, you guys, doing my hair by myself for a few years now. You remove brassiness with bleach, okay? Not with toner. Alright guys, so I am done with the back. This is how it's looking right now. Everything is nicely saturated. I'm happy. Alright, so I'm going to do my front area. So once again, I start with the front. Alright guys, I have to use my viewfinder because I don't have a mirror in front of me. So again, I like to apply a nice even coat to the root area all the way down. Like so. Should I get closer? Make sure you go all the way. I'm gonna go down here because last time I missed a spot. So I start with the perimeter of my face first. I'm gonna do this small section here. I think I'll have to send my boyfriend to Sally's, which is not that far. But I don't think he's gonna be happy about that. So, guys, I have to use this mirror to do this area here. So same on the other side. Alright, and once that's done, we have to go right here. Make sure you comb this, guys, just to fan everything out. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you might miss a spot, and you don't want that. Don't touch your face with the bleach, you guys. I don't know, I always do it. I know I shouldn't. All the hairdressers, hairstylists are watching my video screaming. Sorry about that, you guys. I thought I lowered the volume of my thingy there. Right. This is like the easiest section to do. Very easy, you guys. So I don't know why, but I always like to comb the hair and just go right in. I always like to saturate both sides. Like I mentioned, I know I'm not supposed to go too low, you guys, but I feel like sometimes I miss a few spots and I hate it when that happens. Okay. Comb my hair. Okay, so guys, I am done bleaching my hair. I'm gonna leave it for about half an hour. It looks terrible right now. It looks terrible right now and scary, but I promise it's not that crazy. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna wash up and then I am going to apply my hair dye. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm back after bleaching my hair with the 10 volume developer. This is how it looks like. This is how the back looks like. So I left it for about, I would say 40 minutes. I should have left it for 30, but I left it for 40, but it's okay. So now I'm ready to go to step 2. So this is when I'm going to apply my root color. This is the shade, this is in the color 8NN, and this is the Cover Fusion hair dye, basically, from Redken. This one right here. I don't know if they changed the packaging because it used to be white. I hope I have the correct one. So these usually are 1 part color, 1 part developer. 1.5 ounce of the 10 volume developer. Let me close this because we don't want any accidents. So I'm using a 10 volume developer with this because I don't want it to lift my hair. I just want the color to be deposited. Alrighty, so here we go. Alright guys, so I did the back and it's looking pretty dark, which is normal. So now I'm gonna do the front real quick and just show you how I do the front. Basically it's the same method as I applied my bleach, and it's looking pretty dark, and some of you might ask, why do I bleach my root if I'm going with a darker color? There's one tip actually that I should mention, is that the hair dye, when it's sitting on your head, looks a lot darker than what it is. So if you're applying like an ashy color on your root after bleaching and it looks super dark, don't get afraid or anything, because it always looks more intense when it's on your head. So it's not gonna be this dark when I'm going to what's it called, when I'm going to wash it off. Alright guys, so I am done with the root. I am going to leave that on for about half an hour. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes, because I really want that hair color deposited on that orangey, my root, which was very orange. Alright, so I'll be right back, you guys. Alright guys, so this is what the 8NN hair dye by Redken looks like on my root after applying it. As you can see, it's a beautiful ashy color, and bleaching my root first really makes a difference. Like I mentioned earlier, when I went directly with my hair dye on my root, it would turn out very warm and brassy looking. So I know it's scary, especially if you've never done it before. It's super scary to bleach your root, but as long as you use a 10 volume developer, it won't damage your hair as much. And definitely go with a neutral or a warm color. Do not go with ashy or violet colors on bleached areas, as I mentioned before. So this is what it looks like. Honestly, I could leave it like this. Like, I could definitely skip the highlights step, but I really love my highlights to show, and especially if I do a ponytail, you see how dark it is. So I like to I like these areas to be highlighted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the crown area and on the side. That's my main goal for my highlights today, and then I am going to tone. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. Make sure to watch part 2, where I'm going to be explaining how I do my highlights and how I tone my hair and all the products that I use to do so. Make sure you watch that video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and if you have any questions, please write to me in the comment section below. Take care, and I hope to see you in my next video.